So I just want to talk to you about a few of the vocabulary words that you should know from this section today. The first word you're going to look at is the word Bill of Rights. Now, the Bill of Rights was actually written into the Constitution a little bit later, and this was to protect the freedom of the individuals and the groups that were in what is now known as the United States. So it gave them certain things that were like rules that they could abide by, but also these rules protected the freedoms that they had already been given. The next word that I want you to know is the word republic. Republic means a government ran by representatives of the people. We have a republic still today. This means that we vote in people and that we get to choose who represents us. We vote for our president, we vote for our different representatives, we vote for our mayor, for our governor. These are people that we vote into the government that we want to represent us as a group of people. Now, you may know that there are different groups in the government, meaning the sense of there's Republicans, there's Democrats, and there's actually way more than that, but those are the two that we hear a lot about because of things like, for instance, the presidential election. Neither one of those groups actually has more power, technically. They could have more people from that group in the government that gives them more people that vote the same way, but realistically, nobody has more power over another group. So in our last video, I told you that at the convention, President George Washington was actually elected president. And not only was he elected president, but John Adams was actually voted in to be vice president. At this time, though, they didn't vote in that they only had so many years to be president. Like right now, you get to be president for 4 years, and then you can be reelected for another 4 years, a total of 8. They didn't have that decision when George Washington actually became president. So George Washington actually is president for way longer than how long a president can be president today. Fun fact. The first capital of the United States was not Washington, D.C. The first capital of the United States was actually New York. Now, the last word I want you to look at for vocabulary is the word Inauguration Day. And actually, we get to watch another Inauguration Day coming up after we vote in our new president in November. In January, there's a day called Inauguration Day. And what that day is, it's the day that the president takes an oath of office. He puts his right hand up, puts his other hand on a Bible, and then he actually says a very long oath that he's going to do certain things for our country. There's certain standards he's going to uphold. There's certain things that he's going to do. Now, the thing about this was when they first did the Inauguration Day and they put that hand on the Bible, the people that were putting their hand on the Bible were all Christians. And so by putting their hand on the Bible, they were saying they truly were on top of God's word, saying the things that they were saying. Well, today, is everybody a Christian? No. So by putting your hand on that Bible, does it really mean anything? It's almost like putting their hand on a dictionary if they're not a Christian. So we still do it today because it's what's been done since the beginning, but I don't know if it means the same thing.